Hello. So what I'm gonna make today is, don't know what the word is for it really, but what I've got going in this pan here is slowly melting some butter because I'm gonna make a roux. I'm gonna add flour to that when it's melted. Make a bit of a roux up. In this one, I'm gonna caramelize some onions. So I'm gonna throw them in there. I'm also going to put bacon in there. Now, I've chopped up some potatoes into scallop size potatoes, yeah? So I've done a few of those. So I've got an oven-proof dish here. I've got some cheese, because after I've done that roux, I'm going to melt some cheese into it. I'm going to add some whole milk. I like Cravendale because it's whole fat and makes a good sauce. And I'm gonna make like a cheese sauce in there. So yeah, let's see how it goes. So there's your melted butter. All you want to do is add a bit of flour at a time, okay? And then what you want to do is mix it in. Keep stirring until it thickens. And then when that's done, that's when you add your milk and a little bit of grated cheese in there. Because your cheese is going to be spread over your scallops when it's done. So yeah, what you're doing is adding a bit of flour at a time and keep stirring it like that until it thickens up. You got something like this. And this is the time to start adding your milk. So you're building your sauce up. So you got your thickener here. That's all roux is basically. That's a good basis for your sauce. So what I'm doing now is, as it's getting hotter and hotter, I'm adding a bit of milk at a time and adding a bit of flour. So I'm building the sauce up with flour and whole milk. Okay, and you've got to keep stirring it like this. You can't let it burn. Alrighty. So I'm going to keep doing that until I've made my sauce. Alrighty. As you can see, my onions are turning now. They're caramelizing. So what I'm going to do now is add my chopped bacon. And I'll keep stirring that up with the onion. Alrighty. You can't take your eye off the roux, because as soon as you take your eye off it, like I was doing them onions and bacon, you start getting little lumps in. So I've got to work these lumps out now, and keep adding a bit of milk and then a bit of flour. Alright, so I've crumbled some cheese up into my sauce, and I'm going to keep stirring that. And if I need to add some more milk, then obviously I'll do that, which I probably will. But you've got to keep stirring that on a low heat, just making sure you're not burning it, keeping it nice and creamy. I mean, you may want to add a bit more milk to it, bit more butter, sorry, I don't know. I'll wait and see how it turns out. But I'm just going to keep stirring this so the cheese melts into the sauce. And yeah. And I'm also going to add some salt and pepper to it, obviously. So I'm going to keep doing that. I've crumbled some more cheese in, so I'm going to melt some of that in as well. Okay, So all I'm going to start doing now is layering the bottom of that. So something like that, bottom layered. Then I'm going to add, so I've done the bacon and onion. So I put all the bacon and onion on the bottom layer of the potatoes. Now I'm going to pour the sauce in. But what I'm going to add to the sauce first, I mean, you don't have to do this, but I thought it'd be a nice addition, is add some Italian herbs. I thought that would be nice with it, you know, because it's got a bit of oregano, parsley, sage, and thyme and black pepper in it. So I thought it'd be nice to add to the sauce before adding that on. All right. So we got our nice cheesy, herby, creamy sauce here that I'm going to add to that layer. And this should be absolutely amazing. And then we'll put a top layer of potato on and add some more cheese. Here we go. So we're going to add the sauce in. Spread it all around. And I made just enough there, so I'm quite pleased with that. I'm going to scrape the rest out. Use both hands for that one. So that's looking good. So now we'll start layering with the rest of the potatoes. All right. So there you go. We've got our layer of potatoes on top. Now to start adding the cheese. Now you can do this whichever way you want. You can either add slices or you can crumble them up. I'm going to crumble up the cheese and put it on top. Give me a second to do that. So there you go. I've crumbled a lot of cheese on top. You could top it with whatever seasoning you want. I'm going to stick some all-purpose seasoning on. And yeah, I'm going to sprinkle that before putting that in the oven. There we go. So that's all sprinkled on. If you've not seen any of my other videos, you're wondering what this all-purpose seasoning is, it's basically paprika and pepper. Ingredients on it says, I don't know if that's in focus, but we've got salt, paprika, dried chili, cracked black pepper, onion granules, dried garlic, ground nutmeg, ground celery, seed, paprika extract, cayenne pepper, ground coriander, and amongst other crap. But yeah, so for the first hour, for the first half an hour, I'm going to top that with silver paper. Okay, and then for the last 15-20 minutes, I'm going to take the silver paper off so the top can crisp up. Center of the oven for half an hour, gas mark 200. So I've got it on 200, that's a fan oven. And yeah, for about half an hour, I'd say. Then take it out and take off the silver paper, tin foil, and cook for another 15-20 minutes until it's crisped up. Okay, so we got that out of the oven. There we go. Awesome. I'm impressed with that. Beautiful. Cooked all the way through. Beautiful. Nice and crispy top. Nice and crispy potato. Nice and crispy cheese. That'll do me.